when is Fortnite coming to Android? So about that, we're going to be launching the Fortnite beta on Android this week, and players with Samsung Galaxy devices are the first to be invited, starting right now.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.
vidIQ.com.
Go on. No, you son of a... Hello folks, welcome back to vidIQ. My name is Rob. If this is your first time here, we are the YouTube tool and channel that aims to help you get more views in less time. And we have a perfect example of how to do just that with something that's organically growing right now on YouTube, which is a trending topic with channels riding that wave. Let's get straight into it. We've talked about YouTube gaming channels before with a guide on how to start one in 2018. We've also talked about how channels can niche down and create content on topics we know are going to be popular, which can help channels grow over 1000% in 2 weeks. Both videos are well worth watching for any video creator. But what about this? A channel with just 350 subscribers with a video less than 24 hours old that appears second on YouTube search for Fortnite on Android. It already has 75,000 views, which is over 21,000% the subscriber size of the channel. This is the sort of gift from the YouTube gods that can kickstart any channel of any size at any time, because it is all down to timing. You see, it's not just this video, which incidentally has added another 5,000 views to it since I started making my video here, which has pounced on this rare opportunity. A casual glance down the search page for Fortnite for Android reveals more channels competing with big channels for this red hot news story that's bringing in an audience hungry for information. To give non-gamers a little bit of context, Fortnite is one of the most popular video games on the planet right now. 50 million plus YouTube searches alone every single month. This game is available on computers, it's available on iOS, iPhone devices, but the one platform that's been starved of it so far is Android. This has created huge demand for something that people cannot get their hands on. So there's been all sorts of stories about the release dates and rumours. And then all of a sudden, the developers answered that question in an announcement at a Samsung event, which took many by surprise. I can bet you there was thousands of video creators watching that live stream and suddenly seeing the announcement and thinking, I need to jump on this straight away. Everything else, put it aside. I need to get a video out as soon as possible before anybody else. This is not a tentpole event. This is a sudden white hot trend event which video creators need to ride the wave of. Imagine if a trailer for the latest Star Wars movie was released without any pre-announcement. Imagine if Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson announced that he was retiring from acting and returning to wrestling full time. Imagine if a president of any country resigned. To put it another way, things that you cannot predict that you have a passion for are YouTube gold. So what are the telltale signs of trending topics? Well, let's try YouTube's search bar. All I need to do is type in Fort, and the second autocomplete suggestion is Fortnite Android. If I type in Fortnite A, the search narrows down to more Android search terms, and if I complete the search term Fortnite Android, YouTube will suggest all of those long-tail keywords where a small video creator has a better chance of potentially making an impact. If we jump into the search page, this is where some really handy vidIQ tools can help us out. The vidIQ keyword score tells us everything we need to know in an instant. High search volume versus low video competition. Demand currently outstrips supply. If we enable inline keywords, we can see what video tags each of these successful videos are using. As you can see, along with the titles, they are very specific to the core keyword Fortnite Android. We can drill further into the keywords too. Let's scroll down to our hero video and click on the Fortnite Android keyword, and that will show you how it's trending over time with our keyword inspector. The evidence, again, is pretty clear. If we look at the video itself, oh look, it's gained another 10,000 views since we last checked. As for those video tags, well, the argument will continue to rage on about whether tags are important in 2018. Suffice to say, this video creator decided to add very specific and relevant tags, and every single one of them is ranking on YouTube. But when it comes to the games, you need to be able to answer questions that nobody else can answer faster than anyone else or better than anyone else. We said this in our How to Start a Gaming Channel in 2018 video. and from the hero video in this case study, we have the perfect evidence. Now, it's not the best answer to the question of Fortnite Android, but it is the first, and that brings us on to an interesting question of quality versus quantity. Sometimes you just have to get the video out there before anyone else in order to satisfy the immediate demands of the audience. And this is a YouTube fundamental. It applies to everybody. It's not just for video gaming video creators. If you need an example, vidIQ has been riding the wave of a trend for the last month. When those blue YouTube hashtags started appearing below videos a few weeks ago, we decided to pursue the topic, and we made sure we were one of the first channels to get a video out about them. The result? We've sat at the top of the search rankings for YouTube hashtags ever since. Now, as you can see, the keyword score is terrible because 3 weeks later, every video creator interested in this topic has produced content, but the devil is in the detail. As the keyword inspector shows, interest spiked on the 19th of July, the day we released our video, hours after we learned of the feature. And of course, with any successful video, we always recommend doubling down on that content. We practice what we preach, which is exactly what we did. So now we sit at number 1 and number 2 for YouTube hashtags. Now, of course, YouTube hashtags is nowhere near as sexy as Fortnite for Android, except for our audience, which is you. And the power of being first and at the top of the search rankings can have powerful results. With 2 videos from the same channel ranked 1 and 2 for a search term, we have a very unique opportunity to take a look at the click-through rate. For the video ranked second, click-through rate averages a fairly low 2.7%, climbing to just under 4% on its best days from 50,000 impressions. Contrast that with a video that hit the trend just at the right time, surged to number 1 in the rankings, and has been there ever since. Click-through rate averages 9.4%, peaking at 16%, which is huge, and this all comes from 132,000 impressions. We're not scientifically saying that if you have a video ranked number 1 in the search terms, it's guaranteed to get 3 times as many clicks as the video ranked second. But it is prime real estate on YouTube, and any prospective buyers of the content who've typed in the search term see your property first. And that's why you should be spending considerable time and effort creating the best masterpiece of a thumbnail you're capable of doing, along with the most compelling and intriguing title to make that person click on your video. vidIQ's very own channel audit tool reflects this success. Our hashtag video still has some of the highest video velocity on our channel. It's brought in the most watch time this month. It's brought in the most subscribers this month. And it's a major factor that watch time on the whole channel is up 40% this month. All of which brings us full circle back to our hero video, which has now cracked 100,000 views. If you're interested, I took my first screenshot 7 hours ago, so this video has gained 25,000 views in that time. What's more, this channel has just doubled down on their content, so it will be interesting to see what momentum, if any, the channel has gained from their white-hot Fortnite for Android trending video. We love delving into YouTube to grab those success stories and share them with you to prove that, irrespective of channel size, it's still possible to make an impact and break through on YouTube in 2018. And no doubt, I'm sure you have similar success stories of when you've rode a trending wave on YouTube. Let us know in the comments below. As for vidIQ, you've seen plenty of interesting tools from us in this video. We've got a full playlist here of deep dives into those tools. And if you want to find out more about our successful video about hashtags, it's right down there. We'll see you on either of those videos right now. Enjoy the rest of your video making day.